Hey, what's up, folks? My name's Ryan Kostrowski. This is the DFS 5-pack. My buddy Brad is taking a Skype call from me right now, but he's busy with his kids. This is just so I can do screen sharing. Technology is not my friend this week at all. We've been talking about the YouTube ban. Matt's going down to Florida. There was an issue with their flight, so it didn't work. It's just been a crazy, weird week as far as technology. And then when I was about to make this video like an hour and a half ago, we had an internet outage in our neighborhood. So it has just not been the greatest week for that kind of stuff. So let's just laugh it off and move on to some of the things that we actually need to talk about, which one of them would be Overlay Fantasy Sports. That jackpot on the $22 contest is still alive and thriving. We're up to 13.6 right now. That is a monster payday for any kid up there. Bellman always talks about these 5-pick ones that he loves. That contest is up there for you. Don't forget about the Slump Buster Challenge either. I'm probably qualified for it at this point. Play the same contest 20 times in a row. If you do not make money any of those times, they will refund your money for you. There's a lot of different ways to get paid on this up-and-coming site. The Twitter profile link is below. I had to take out a lot of the links. I think that is the reason for the YouTube ban. So as we continue to work for it, that's another issue we're dealing with. So let's talk about some of the fun stuff, which is some of the guys that you can play tonight. This is the new channel or the backup channel for the time being. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe. If you can spread the word, retweet us, anything like that is appreciated so we can help let people know where we're at. As far as the 5-pack deal of the day goes, guys, it's the same thing as yesterday. Buy a monthly membership today, get half of your first month reimbursed, and then you'll be all up and going when it's renewal time next month when baseball starts, because we are getting real close to that, guys. About a month away now. So who are we looking at tonight? So first place, we have a lot of these slates, and even with a lot of games tonight, there's not a lot of quote-unquote crush spots early on in the day. So one thing I have been looking at is some of the guys from Phoenix. I'm going to start with Ricky Rubio, whose price is way up there right now at 7,100, but he is back. He is playing excellent basketball over the past week and a half. There's no Kelly Oubre possibly for the rest of the season, or very, very probably for the rest of the season, it looks like. So that's one other guy that can take away from Ricky Rubio's usage. He's been on fire lately. He's even been shooting the ball well from the outside. Since going through a large amount of trades, the Detroit Pistons have been awful against opposing point guards. We've seen guys like Markelle Fultz go for darn near 50 points. So look for Rubio to continue his hot streak tonight in a good place. And he should be lower owned than the next Phoenix Suns guy that we're about to bring up, which is going to be Devin Booker. Booker's a cash game lock for me today at 7,800. Expect him to be popular today. He was popular at this price the other day in a terrible spot against the Clippers. I couldn't believe how owned he was that day. So in a crush spot like the Detroit Pistons, assume that he should be wildly popular again today. Again, no Kelly Oubre to eat into his usage. Basically, look for Rubio, Booker, and Ayton to play good basketball tonight. The only thing I don't like about him is the fact that the Suns do play tomorrow. And with as bad as Detroit is, if the Suns roll up on them, it is possible they're not out there in the fourth quarter. So that is one of the low negative detractor I have against them today. Other than that, these are the spot that I like a lot for these guys, and I will probably use this two-man combination at least once in my lineups tonight. So Devin Booker's a cash game lock. Rubio, for me, I like him in all aspects, but Booker's a guy I probably just lock and load everywhere tonight. Next up, let's go off the beaten path maybe just a little bit more and talk about Larry Nance of the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. Again, no Andre Drummond, so that's one less big man to eat into their minutes. With a 237.5, this game has the highest projected point total of the evening. Look for the Cavaliers to need Larry Nance's athleticism down low tonight. When you got guys like Zion down there, you need guys a little bit quicker and a little bit stronger than what Kevin Love has to offer. So I think Nance could potentially see a little bit of extra run right there. I like that Nance is relatively game script proof. In a close game, he's going to play. In a blowout, he might still play. He's got GPP value in 4 of 8, and he is generally underappreciated when Kevin Love plays. So expect Kevin Love to play tonight. There's no reason to think otherwise. So Nance will be coming off the bench in a role that he's played very well in lately. All right, last up, we're going to talk about Jared Allen of the Brooklyn Nets. So I'll be honest, Allen has been a little unreliable lately, but that's one of the reasons we can get him tonight at only 5,100. Atlanta is absolute bottom of the barrel against opposing centers. They've been terrible all season. Centers kill them. Allen is extremely affordable tonight at only 5,100. He's got huge GPP upside tonight. This is a guy that could easily walk into 7 or 8x this evening. Again, a little scary. He's always got DeAndre Jordan looking over his shoulder. And so that is the one thing I don't like about Jared Allen, but I'm going to play on him bouncing back from a bad performance the other day. Give me some Jared Allen. They've already played the Hawks 3 times this year. He's averaging 1.44 DraftKings minutes per minute in those 3 games this year. So using that kind of mathematical equation, if you were to say play 25 minutes tonight, you should expect him to get, somewhere between 35 and 40 DK points. Obviously, it doesn't always work that way, but if we can get the minutes and production out of Jared Allen, he's got a good opportunity to give us good GPP value tonight. Let's just hope he plays well, which is what we always hope out of all of our guys. So that's what we got today, guys. Again, subscribe to the backup channel for the time being. Mr. Bellman will be back with us tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful Friday. And my boy Brad will be back a little bit later on to help me with members only.